A nigga like me, man, I love the game. I love the hustle, man. I be feeling like one of them ball-playing niggas, you know? Like Bird or Magic or something. Yeah, you know, a nigga got dough. A nigga could leave the league. But if I leave, the fans still gonna love me, man?
Matthews up into Irving. Finds some room, finds some space.
Did you see the rim? Oh, did you see the move?
What's going on, YouTube? Joe Bond here with For the Love of the Sport podcast. This is going to be our first episode. We're going to start doing a bunch of these podcast episodes, and we're going to start breaking down a lot of things. We're going to go live. We're going to do a couple of things, but with this video right here, we wanted to talk about pure hoopers. My guy at Paul Don't Stop, he talks about pure hoopers a lot, and he tends to give a great breakdown on the pure hoopers and how natural their games are and how easy it is for them to just pick up a ball after, sitting down, as we see with Kyrie dropping 38 after a long layoff. These guys are just skill personified to the highest ability. They know how to put the ball in the basket, and it's just really second nature to them. We have a good amount of guys that are able to do this. Like I said, the Kyries of the world, the Stephen Currys, the Brandon Roys, the Tracy Mcgradys, the Allen Iverson, all these guys were pure hoopers, and they're able to dictate what the defense does, because as soon as they step on the court, they're just weapons. They're able to just destroy the defenders. Doesn't really matter who's playing defense that night. It matters if they're on or they're off, if they're inspired or they're tired, or unless the coach has a great scheme to deal with these guys, because these guys are headaches. The Damian Lillards, you have to send two at these guys. The Devin Bookers, there's really no answer for these guys. These guys' skills is top tier, and they give it to the defense every night. And it's real difficult to stop these guys. Pure hoopers. Pure hoopers. We hear that word, and we kind of, what is a pure hooper? What is a pure hooper? Pure hooper is just exactly what it sounds. He's a pure hooper. He's able to get to his spots, and if he does, the defenders are really at their mercy. You know what I mean? They're really at their mercy. And it's you can try to use stats to say what player is better, what player is not. And we've all heard the quote, "Stats don't lie." But we're seeing in real time players like Russell, players. I mean, I wouldn't say because Russell Westbrook's more of a pure athlete. He's just like a bullet. He's so fast. He's so athletic. He's able to make up for his inefficiencies skill-wise with his athleticism. These pure hoopers that we mentioned, they're not the most athletic players, but their skill level is up there with the all-time greats, and there's no denying. Every time they come on the floor, those defenders are gonna have a long night, whether they have a great scoring output or they don't. But the skill, the fear that they put in the defenders every night, that's what pure hoopers do. That's what pure hoopers do. They put fear in defenders. They know you might get embarrassed tonight playing this guy. These guys are so creative. They're just true to their craft. They put in so many hours. There's no mistaking why these players are so good. These are the players that dribble a basketball on their way to the store. Even though we all know that's blasphemy, but as kids, even myself, I would go on road trips and I'm dribbling that basketball anyway. You know what I mean? We grew up and one. We grew up embarrass your defender. We grew up full court press. We grew up, you had to be able to dribble that basketball. You had to be able to score on real defenders with real hand checking, real fouling. The defender called the fouls where we were from. If the defender didn't say, "Yeah, I got you," and you wasn't going you wasn't getting the ball back. You wasn't gonna check the ball up. The defender had to say, "Yeah, no, I got him. Check up." We played off an honor code. You know if you hack. Well, I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these. We're gonna break down some film. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna go live. I'm gonna do a lot of things. I appreciate you guys, and we're gonna talk soon. This is Joe Bond for the Love of the Sport podcast. We're gonna get this off the floor.